The hospital had been closed for over 20 years. No electricity, no staff, no records left behind. Yet when I arrived, the streetlight outside was flickering, as if the building was still breathing. Fog wrapped itself around the structure, thick and unnatural. The windows were broken, like dark, empty eyes watching me approach. Every instinct told me to leave, but the deeper I stared into that building, the more it felt like it was staring back. That was my first mistake. Inside, the air was freezing. As I stepped into the old security room, dust covered everything except the monitors. They were on. Green static flickered across the screens, and the digital clock above them glowed faintly. 3:17 a.m. My breath turned visible, even though it wasn't cold outside. The room smelled like rust and something rotten. Then one monitor changed. It showed a hallway camera feed, a camera that shouldn't have power, and something was moving at the end of the corridor. I followed the hallway from the monitor. The emergency lights flickered red, casting shadows that moved when I didn't. Halfway down the corridor, I heard it. A soft metallic sound. A wheelchair. It was rolling forward. By itself. No wind, no wires, no explanation. When I shined my flashlight at it, the wheelchair stopped. Then slowly, it turned toward me. That's when I realized the hospital wasn't abandoned. It was waiting. The wheelchair stopped outside room 312. The door was half open. Inside, the bed creaked softly, as if someone invisible was sitting on it. The curtains floated even though the air was still. Then I saw her, a woman standing beside the bed. Her body was pale and thin, her face hidden in shadow. She didn't move. She didn't breathe. But I could feel her watching me. Suddenly, she whispered, "You're late." I ran. The body camera shook violently as I fled down the hallway. When I reviewed the footage later, I almost deleted everything because the camera saw something I didn't. In the final frame, standing directly behind me, was the woman from room 312. Her face was blurred, distorted, glitching like corrupted data. And just before the footage cuts to black, she leans closer to my ear and whispers my name. The timestamp? 3:17 a.m. The hospital was demolished 2 months later. No bodies were ever found. No records of room 312 existed. But sometimes, at exactly 3:17 a.m., my camera turns on by itself, and the screen shows a hallway I've never returned to.